Hey folks, welcome to the Wealth Transfer with TC. Today I'm going to talk about a new prophetic dream that confirms Maria Conwell's "Tell my people it will reach $1 and then $13." And I'm going to get into a couple other things that I think are very important, dealing with the Shiba Inu prophecy, the wealth transfer. And, just keep in mind, folks, that the Shiba Inu is just one seed that God is going to use to bless his people. And not only that, this first wave that deals with Shiba Inu is going to be a test for many people, and I'm going to get into that in another video. But first, before we get started, folks, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing information, giving you my thoughts and my opinions on this information. So if you guys like these videos that I make, the support links are down below in the description and also the About section of YouTube, Patreon, PayPal, and so on. All right, so there's a lot of talk lately about Shiba Inu. Over the last month, I have observed many different people, whether they're YouTubers or just random people, are having dreams about the cryptocurrency Shiba Inu, especially for the month of August. Now, this is something, folks, that we have been talking about for some time. Even other people have been talking about it even longer than I have. And so you can currently see the price of Shiba Inu is at 401219. And the prophecies that we are discussing is Maria Conwell's it will reach $1 and then $13. Now we know that there's other different pricing points that are in between that and above that, but this is mainly what I'm going to really talk about is a confirmation that these events with Shiba Inu are going to happen. And I'm not worried about how it's going to get there. I just know that it's going to be done. So there is a lot of speculation. What's going to happen during this point between $1 and $13? Is it just going to continue to rise? Why did God say, it will reach $1 and then $13? He could have used $5 or 10 cents. And we know there's going to be a lot of fluctuation according to all the different prophecies we've been discussing for the last year. So first, this is Maria Conwell, and she talked about back on October 18th of 2021, where God told her, "Tell my people it will reach $1 and then $13." And I'm going to go ahead and read it. This comes from onesmallflame.com under the Lord's blog, Crypto Word Dreams. Okay, she says here, "I recently heard some words from the Lord regarding a cryptocurrency called Shiba Inu. Over the past 2 weeks, the Lord has spoken to me about Shiba Inu. First, he said it will go to $1 and much, much higher. And yesterday, October 17th, he reiterated, 'Tell my people it will reach $1 and then $13. All right, so this was a pretty powerful prophecy. And so since this time, most of us have been stacking and stacking even before this. But this particular prophecy here was a very strong encouragement. And you're okay, like, Lord, how's it going to reach $1 with all the trillions of dollars in circulation? And that doesn't even matter, because if you look back from where the Shiba Inu project was then and you see it now, you see how much further it has gone along. And this whole thing with the burning and the burn portal and all that. And this is going to be an event, I think, that's going to take a little bit of time, but it will reach $1 and then $13. So here just recently, there is a Shiba Inu prophecy given by Ebony Williams. All right, and she's going to confirm exactly what Maria Conwell is prophesying. This is her channel here, Ebony Williams, but this is the only Shiba Inu video that she's made. So people are receiving these dreams and visions, and then they're just talking about it, what God is showing them on YouTube. So it's only 1 minute long, but there's a lot of nuggets in this dream. So the link to this video will be down below in the description. And, folks, that's why I say when I share somebody on here, make sure you guys go and subscribe to them. You never know what God is going to show them, and they may not necessarily even put it in the title. If I just had skipped over this, be like, okay, it's probably just somebody else, another Shiba Inu dream, I could have did that. But I actually sat and I listened to it, and only to find out that this dream confirms Maria Conwell's dream about $1 and then $13. So I'm going to go ahead and play it now.
Good evening, you all. I just want to share this dream because I feel like I can't keep it to myself. And last night I dreamed about this Shiba Inu coin, which is a cryptocurrency, and I dreamed that it had went to $1.31. Like, I remember it shot up, and I remember seeing fireworks. And just as quick as it went up, it went back down to 7 cents. And I had missed it at $1, and I was trying to convert my coins to cash and leave some in, because I knew as soon as it got to 7 cents that it was going to go right back up to $13.31. And so I'm just telling you all, pray about it, trust God. And I believe this is going to happen soon, whether tonight or any day now. So I don't want y'all to miss out on the blessing. And I've been telling people, some people are not taking it serious, but you all be blessed.
Okay, so let's break down what Ebony had a dream about. And she said that in the dream that she saw Shiba Inu shoot up to $1.31. And then there were fireworks. Just as quick as it went up, it came back down. But when it came back down to 7 cents. That is another very important pricing point. And after that, because she knew it was going to go to $13.31. Now, some people are like, well, did she make a mistake? Did she really mean 131? No, I did ask her. She said that it was $13.31. So she was trying to sell it, but she had missed it at the $1 mark. Right now, you guys got to remember, cryptocurrency can flash up and down. And that's why I believe that God has given most people, right, that we have seen as far as dealing with Shiba Inu, the pricing points, he's given a lot of people the dollar mark. Not everybody or not every platform is going to be able to fulfill your order if you try to put it in at 131. So you got to keep that in mind. As you can see how this confirms Maria Conwell. Maria Conwell, $1 and then $13. With Miss Ebony Williams, it went from $1.31 to 7 cents, then back up to $13.31. Is there going to be another event at the $13.31 mark where it comes back down again? And this is where I say, folks, we have a lot of different prophetic pricing points, right? You look here, you look at the chart, and all the people that have prophesied these different pricing points, and where some of these are actually sell points, and then you're going to buy back in. So I'm going to add this pricing points to the Shiba Inu prophecy Google document. Now, some people might say, well, hey, it went all the way up to $1.31 and then it crashed, all the way back down to 7 cents. Is that even possible? Yes. In the crypto markets, it does that all the time. And that's just something that is common within the cryptocurrency markets. If you look at the top 100 crypto coins on CoinMarketCap, and you look at their historical high, and you look at the price to where it's at right now, yes. So we're going to see some fireworks, and then suddenly we're going to see a crash, and then we're going to see it shoot back up. Now, part of this is my belief. Whales and manipulators, as it's crashing, they're going to be shorting Shiba Inu. So when they short Shiba Inu, and then we all go back in because we all have sold off at these pricing points, like a lot of us will have sold off at the $1 mark, and we have all these profits. And then you know what we're waiting for? We're waiting for it to come back all the way down to 7 cents, according to this prophecy. Remember, we have the YouTuber Love is God, where he saw the 2 SHIB spikes, and we put that together with some other prophetic words. Okay, and you guys, if you remember this was Wiz US Man on Twitter. He had a dream that SHIB hit 10 cents, and then 3 hours later, after a massive sell-off price, it jumped to 20 cents. He had a dream that was that it hit 10 cents, and then there was a massive sell-off, and then all of a sudden it jumped up to 20 cents. Now, of course, once again, this could deal with the shorts. Shorts having to cover, because if a lot of us have our sell orders in at 10 cents, and let's say it drops back down to 1 cent, and then we all buy back in, right? Maybe take half of our profits and buy back in. Guess what? It's going to shoot it up massively, and it's going to force the shorts to cover. Now, if you don't know what shorting is, just type in Google shorting a stock. It's just like stock investing, right? You invest in a stock, but you hope for it to go up. Well, shorting is the same thing, but you're hoping that it goes down, right? You're betting that it's going to go down. Now, dealing with these 2 spikes, you guys remember, Johnny Currency 365, on his video, he talked about the two major runs dealing with Shiba Inu. Rosalind Solomon talked about two major Shiba Inu runs left. And then we also have Q, Love is God, and he drew out these two spikes. And so originally I thought that it maybe had to do with what Wiz US Man said about it hitting 10 cents and then 3 hours later, after a massive sell-off, it jumps to 20 cents. But now, looking at this right here fits more into what I believe that could happen dealing with these two spikes. That it's going to shoot up all the way up to $1.31, come crashing down to around 7 cents, and then back up to $13.31. So 7 cents is that buy back in point. So let's say I have 10 million Shiba Inu, I sell it all off at $1, right? Then it crashes back down to 7 cents. I take some of those profits or most of those profits, put it back in, then it skyrockets all the way back up to $13.31. But along the way, it's going to hit some of these other pricing points like $2, $5, $7, then $13. You got to remember, Johnny saw it, all these different pricing points all the way up to $7. So the other thing that she said, that pricing point of $1.31. Now, Rick the Prophet, he saw it at $1.40. That was very interesting. But also, if you guys remember, within communication with another, in talking about another dream, this guy named Jay Farrow had posted on Facebook, I dreamt in Coinbase Pro that the price had instantly shot up to $1.40, but all withdrawals were frozen. Okay, so that was Jay Farrow. That was last year. And then, but all withdrawals were frozen. So remember that, folks. That's why it's important to set your sell limit orders, because something happens, right? She saw it go to $1.31. Now that might be on her platform. Remember, not all platforms are equal as far as the pricing. There could be a slight difference anywhere. I've seen anywhere from even $1 all the way up to pennies concerning a difference when there's a lot of volatility on these different exchanges. So Ebony saw it at $1.31 and it crashed. The Prophet said he saw it at $1.40. This guy Jay Farrow said he sees it at $1.40, but it instantly shot up, right? But all withdrawals were frozen. So if you're on Coinbase, keep that in mind, or just any platform, because what if this has to do with something else, right? What if there is, at this point in time when it hits between $1.30 and $1.40, there's something else that's going on? What if Bitcoin is crashing to zero? What if there's a hack? What if there's these new regulations that come out, or the XRP case goes against XRP, right? There is a prophecy out there by Christopher Harris that XRP will lose its case and Bitcoin will crash to zero. What if this is happening at the same time? We have no idea. So maybe when it shot up to that 140, all withdrawals were frozen. Maybe, Coinbase was doing some maintenance at that time. So you guys want to be very careful, no matter what platform you're on, to have your sell limit orders in. And that's why I say it's important, buy as much Shiba Inu as you can so you have more to play with, right? Buy as much as you can. That way, if you have 20 million Shiba Inu, you can put it at different pricing points. Now, one of the other things I want to talk about, because, what could push these things up to these incredible prices besides just the burning and people buying? The more people we tell to buy, it takes a lot of the Shiba Inu out of the circulation as far as, trading on a daily basis. All right, now, one of the catalysts, as I've shared with you guys, folks, this is the Shiba Universe Elon Vitalik. If it is ever released that Elon Musk and Vitalik Buterin created Shiba Inu will skyrocket. All right, I did a video on this about this already because nobody knows who created Shiba Inu. I did an in-depth video about that, and I got this information here. And it's just like there's this whole ecosystem, I believe, that these guys created. And for me, and from what we've studied over the prophecies, Shiba Inu is going to be one of those coins where we'll be able to take some of our profits and put it into all these other different cryptocurrencies, and it's just going to cause all the other ones to skyrocket. So if Elon and Vitalik did create Shiba Inu, and it is ever found out, then it's going to skyrocket. One of the things is, folks, is that regulations is coming, and regulations is going to be another event. And who knows if it's going to be an event that kind of brings everything to zero. One of the things is that what people are expecting is that when regulations do kick in, or before they kick in, we'll find out if they actually did create Shiba Inu. And when it comes to some of these other coins, not Dogecoin, but some of these other coins, that they were actually behind creating those coins too as well. So just to kind of show you guys where Shiba Inu is at right now, if it's going to reach $1 and then $13, literally a $100 investment will bring you 8 million Shiba Inu, right? And you times that by what, $1, that's $8 million. And then you times that by, if you decide to hold and wait for $13, well, what's 8 million times 13, right? I'm not a financial advisor, and that's why I say you want to have a lot to play around with. So I want you guys to think about it, because this is your opportunity. You have the opportunity. $100 could literally not just get you out of debt, but change your life with Shiba Inu. And we believe that this is going to happen this year. And if you have enough to play with, you can definitely sell some at 1 cent. You can definitely sell some off at 10 cents, at 50 cents. This is partly how Shiba Inu will be fluctuating in those prices. Trendsetter TV, he said 50 cents, right? Selling at 50 cents. It's going to drop after it hits 50 cents. So that's another one besides the 10 cents, right? And other people. Because as far as the wealth transfer, we've been stacking, we've been investing in different coins and different investments that are dealing with the wealth transfer. And if you're just brand new, and maybe you just heard about Shiba Inu, right? It's not just about Shiba Inu. There's this whole plan that God has as far as the wealth transfer. And it's multiple investments, and you'll be shifting from investment to investment and to bring about this multiplication of wealth. If we just look at the prophetic words dealing with the cryptocurrency industry and the investments, right, there's over 50, right? Then we have fiat, and then we have the stock market, and so on. So these prices, they're not impossible, and there's going to be a lot of massive buying pressure during these drops, where it's just going to push the price back up. So we all have our part to play in this, and part of this is if you, let's say you do sell off at $1, you say you sell off 20 million Shiba Inu. Well, if it drops back down to 7 cents and you buy back in, right? Maybe you take out 4 or 5 million profit, and then you put the rest of it back into Shiba Inu at 7 cents. Well, what do you think is going to happen if everybody's doing that? That's going to shoot it right back up past $1. So there's all types of scenarios that can play out in this, but as far as the wealth transfer itself, as far as this particular wealth transfer, after it hits that 1 cent mark, I think pretty much we have a timeline of actually, what's going to happen, and it's going to be very beneficial, especially all the way from that 1 cent mark to that, to that dollar mark. So that is all that I have today for this. I just wanted to bring about Maria Conwell's prophecy that it will reach $1 and then $13, and how Ebony Williams confirmed that, and maybe even gave us some additional clues on the insight between the $1 and $13. So anyways, folks, I thank you guys for listening. God bless. TC out.